Can you guys hear me? I'm coming.
And hi, Irene. Hi, Diane. Hi. Yes, we can hear you.
Hi,
Hi, how are you? Nice to
lovely.
meet you. Happy Midwife Day to all of you. So we have to start the session in 1 minute. Okay.
Oh,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our International Day of Midwife celebration. I am Leila Mustafi from Lillie Excellence Center with wonderful team of Lillie Excellence Center. We have the most successful and incredible midwives and who are running midwifery projects from LEC here with you guys. We have Irene from Ireland, from New Zealand. We have Diane Lockhart from Uganda, and we have Dr. Edson from Brazil. So please, if you don't mind, turn on your videos. Hi, Carol, nice to see you. And today is the day all of the midwives coming sitting together and they are opening their voice and we want to hear from professionals to get the addressing and guiding to solve our midwifery challenges in different parts of the world. We have midwife today from different parts of the world, from different countries, from Middle East, Asia, and as I see from US. And please, let's start with our first wonderful midwife from Ireland, from New Zealand, to introduce herself, and after that, we will have Diane Lockhart, and then we will have Dr. Edson, and we want to hear from Carol from US. She's one of the best and wonderful midwife that we had many training with her. Okay, everyone, please turn on your camera. Let's see your beautiful way, beautiful face. And please, Irene, over to you. Welcome, Irene.
hello and greetings from New Zealand. I hope you can all hear me. It's 3:30 in the morning here.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
I've been a midwife for 42 years. I've retired as a midwife uh, 3 years ago, but it hasn't stopped me uh, doing the wonderful work. I'm now wellness and accoucheur expert in the lands of Tamona Nui Akiwa, Tangata Whenua, where we are us. We are one people all around the world. So many exciting things have happened. I've had a beautiful, beautiful career, still have. It's taken me all around the world. I worked in the Middle East, the UK, and spent 5 years in China, uh, listening to midwives, working with midwives, and helping many, many mothers celebrate birth. So I now work with, I help the team with Lillie Excellence. I have a vision. I have a vision of beautiful birth centers, spiritual birth centers, with wellness hubs attached to them, built by your communities. We have projects waiting for the future, a beautiful curriculum, and so many exciting things for midwives, whether you are midwives, wellness and Akusha experts. We love all of you all across the world. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Irene. We are always appreciate your helping, and you woke up in middle of the night just because you are so passionate to help the midwife and mother from different parts of the world. We are proud of you, and you are one of the incredible midwife in the world that you are making entire the world aware and teaching and making everyone brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you don't mind, let's go to our second amazing midwife from Uganda. She's from, I want to hear from her. She's such an amazing midwife. And let's hear from her which skills she has, what wonderful job she's doing, and what you can learn from her today. To Diane. Welcome, Diane.
Good evening, everybody. As Lillie says, my name is Diane. I am an Irish trained midwife. I started, sorry, my dogs are barking in the background. I hope it's not too loud. I started my career 35 years ago. I began as a pediatric and neonatal nurse, and then went on to do my midwifery training, which I've been doing now for just almost 30 years. I am currently working in Uganda, where I have been now for 8 years. I have been coming to and from Uganda for many, many years, but this is the longest I've been here. I am the founder of Amani Family Centre, which is a physiological birth centre based in one of Kampala's slum communities. One of the big challenges in Uganda is we have one of the highest rates of deaths, both of babies and mothers. And in my experience, it's not always because of the reasons that people make excuses that it's low resources and it's people don't have money and people don't have this. A lot of the time, it's down to basic knowledge and basic midwifery skill. We have a very high medicalized rate, very high cesarean section rate. And the women who I work with in the slum, they can't afford to go to the hospitals to pay for all these medicalized interventions. So we focus very much on low-risk mothers in providing free antenatal, free birth, free postnatal, and where we can, we support those higher risk mothers to attend one of the better facilities where we partner with a number of obstetricians where there is a definite need that they need medical intervention. So I'm really pleased to be on tonight. I celebrate all of you who are midwives and also our obstetricians who support us as midwives and respect the skills and the knowledge that we have. And thank you, Lillie, for inviting me on.
Thank you so much, Diane. It is our pleasure. Yes, we are really thankful to all the midwives and obstetricians who are supporting midwife. We have one of those obstetrician today, Dr. Edson de Souza from Brazil, that he will join us in few minutes. And really, without this teamwork, we cannot reach to our goal. Yeah, very well said, Diane. Thank you so much, Diane. And we have one unique midwife, Carol. She's here, and I like she opened her video and always when she trained, she motivates everybody and she knows how to address the points. Carol, is it possible we have your beautiful face? If you can open your camera and please, can we have some few words from this beautiful day, please?
Well, I'm actually not presentable right now, to be honest.
Oh,
It's kind
yeah,
of early
but I
in the
love to
morning,
hear from you,
and
Carol. Welcome, Carol. Thank you so
doing, yeah, I'm caught doing several things right now. But anyway, I'm grateful to be here. I'm glad that you reached out to me, Lily, because I miss hearing from you guys, and I really glad to see the midwives that are here and all that
much.
are, and it's I was supposed to be in Uganda, by the way, and it didn't work out. But um, yeah, I've got some personal stuff going on because my husband's health is failing. I'm still a midwife. I've been a midwife for 48 years this year, and I'm still a midwife. I'm still working, but I'm only doing maybe 12 to 15 births a year. And I'm still teaching. I teach globally, and I'll be teaching, I think, in Russia in August, and I'm going to be in Kansas um, teaching for a Breech and Twins conference. I definitely am very passionate about what is going on. I'm really interested in what is going on with Irene, and I really care about what's going on globally with the midwives because it affects all of us, to say the least. And exciting to be here.
Thank you so much. We are so excited to hear from you, Carol. We have many messages from many midwives from different countries that they have some connection issue. They are not able to join us. So we are streaming this session through YouTube. And the midwife who are not able to join us you can follow through YouTube live stream. Thank you so much. Yes, and Dr. Edson is joining us, and we have Veronica. Veronica, we saw you several times in previous meeting, and I know you very well. Can we have few words from you? I know you are doing some special and unique job in midwifery. Can you please introduce yourself and talk about yourself, what you are doing, and where you are working, and how you join us, please, how you know us. Welcome, Veronica. Can you please, if you don't mind, open your camera and hi, Shima, welcome, welcome. We are so happy that our attendees are joining us. I know we have many issues. We have some flood issue in Brazil that Dr. Ricardo could not join us because there is no electricity in Brazil. We had some issue even in Iran that our attendees are not able to join because of some connectivity issue. Okay. So, okay, we have Dr. Edson. Just now we were talking about the obstetrician who are supporting midwife, and one of those special, wonderful, and number one of those of obstetrician is our board member, Dr. Edson de Souza. Dr. Edson, welcome. We want to hear from you. Please first introduce yourself, talk about your amazing job that you have done in your country and how you could reach to this part. Please, we are waiting to hear from you.
Hello, my dear friends. I'm very happy. I'm very glad to be here in this International Day, Midwives International Day. Yes, my name is Edson. I am a doctor in Brazil. We have flood in southern region, but here in my city we don't have any kind of flood. Well, I've been working in Brazil since 2009 as advisor for health ministry, and we have been trying to change the model of care in obstetrics in Brazil. And in that time, government proposed to change the model and to introduce and to support midwives in caring for laboring women in hospitals. And since that time, we made some progress, but there were some setbacks too. And this is not really true. Then this is not really easy to do. My hospital has been is we have been a leader in this kind of obstetric model in Brazil, but sometimes we feel we have been working isolated from the mainstream. And this is not easy because as we are not working in the mainstream of obstetrics, sometimes we have to face some even some of the members of our hospital have been prosecuted by the medical council and but uh, sometimes we are defeated, but sometimes we can win. When some things goes to tribunals, goes to the court, we have victories and we have defeats. And and in the middle of victories and defeats, we go ahead. Because in Brazil, nurses and midwives um, have there is a law, and it is not really new. Since the 80s, we have a law that regulates the midwifery practice in Brazil, and they are allowed to practice uh, even alone. And if there is some deviation of normality, they have to call a doctor, and this is in the law. This is legal in Brazil. But even when we have a law, the medical council sometimes don't agree with this kind of practice. They believe midwives should be supervised by a doctor every time. This is their interpretation of the law. But when this kind of interpretation goes to the court, there are some victories, and we become glad when we have this kind of victory because this gives us strength to go ahead. And I believe this is everywhere, but as long as I know from other countries, at least in South America, this is everywhere here. Yes, but I'm very glad because when we have support, we become stronger to go ahead. We need support from each other, and
Yes,
this make us strong, and this make us believe to go ahead.
yes, yes,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Edson. Well said. And we are so happy to have you in our team. Always you are helping us, you are supporting us, and always you are training the best practice to midwives. And you are empowering all the midwives from different parts of the world. Thank you so much. We have Diana Jalalian from Turkey as well. Hello to everyone. Happy International Midwife Day. Happy to you too, my dear. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Turiana Falata. Turaya Falata. Okay, Turia, welcome, my dear. From where are you joining? Can you please write from which country you are joining? And we have Samira, we have some Samsung SM. Can you please write in the chat box from which country and which place you are joining to this session? And please raise your voice, ask your question, or you can tell whatever it's in your area, what you have, which challenges, and what stories is behind you. We have many midwives that they are in YouTube, they are watching because they are not able to join us. سلام دوستان عزیزم، خوش آمدین. لطفا تو چت باکس بنویسین اگر سوالی دارین تا من ترجمه کنم و بتونم براتون پاسخ رو همینجا بپرسم از مشاورینمون. Hi, thank you. از کجا هستین شما؟ خانم سامسونگ نوشتین hi from Iran. Okay, welcome. Diana, are you Diana Jalalian, خانم جلالیان. Can you turn on your camera and can we see your beautiful face? You are one of our wonderful midwife from Iran, and I know you have a wonderful experience and you have a very well academic midwife from specialized in pelvic floor muscle. We want to hear from you, Diana. افت جان اگر میتونی ویدیو تو روشن کن ببینیمتون و بگی از کجای جهان هستین الان. هنوز ترکیه هستین و دوست داریم کلامیم از شما همکار بسیار با تجربه با سابقه آکادمی خوب و با علم بشنویم. Welcome دیانا. از ترکیه هستی، ایران هستی، کجا هستی؟ سلام. ویدیو تو اگه تونستی روشن کنین که صورتتون هم ببینیم. سوریا فلاته. If you want to talk, we want to hear from you. We will be happy to hear from any one of you. Anne, Ria, welcome.
Oh, somebody's
Christian,
got their phone on.
Amira, Shima, whoever is able to turn on camera, we would be happy to hear your face. Happy International Midwife Day. Thank you so much, Shima. Thank you. I think there is some extra noise. Thank you so much. Yes.
Can we go into mute if we're not speaking?
Oh, I think it's sorry, I think Diana, she has some connection issue. Yes. So, Haner Ria, do you want to have some words? Haner Ria, from where you are joining us, can you say something? Can we hear from you? Samira, Shima, Zahra, who's able to talk? Yeah, I think there is some issues here. I think افت جان فکر میکنم مشکل توی صدا دارین. این صداتون صدای زنگ میاد از موبایلتون. اوکی سمیرا، زهرا، یا هانر. Thank you. It's Happy International Midwife Day to you too. So I answer some of the questions that coming in our life. They're asking me, as a midwife who's working in the hospital, we are not able to conduct optimal birth, and we like to work in this technique, but unfortunately, because our hospital they have few beds and we are not able to keep mothers for a long time in labor, we are providing oxytocin and going through medicalized birth. So as a midwife, I feel very upset that I'm not able to do anything. What I should do and feel that happiness in myself, because I'm feeling I'm not working properly as a midwife. Yes, who wants to answer to this question? I think one of the midwives who's working in India, or I think some of the nurses who's working in India as or midwives, yeah.
I think one of the main things is I've had an incredible journey. I started off working in the hospitals, which was very technical, very invasive for women, and it wasn't a place I really wanted to be But what I did at that time was be with the woman, work with the conscience, observe her, speak with her, and do the very, very, very best you can. And always find ways that come to you. And I can assure you they'll come very near in the dear future, that you will be able to be the midwife you want to be. It doesn't come easy. It comes with challenges. Be the voice for the woman. Today, even you look at me, I face court proceedings for standing up for women. And all I did was give some post-dated laboratory forms to women in advance in COVID. But I'm standing up to them, and we're winning. And they're running away because there are a few people managing you and trying to control midwifery. But if you work as us, raise your vibrations, and midwifery and women will celebrate birth again. So never, ever, ever give up your hope. Never lose your voice for women, because beautiful things are lying ahead for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And yes, and we have some question from other countries midwife. They say that our income is very less, and we are not even able to provide our family expense. That's why, yes, that's why this gives us too much pressure, and that makes our midwifery job very difficult to do. So what is your suggestion?
It's very difficult in all countries to put food on the table. There was one time as a midwife, I was earning a good income. I've traveled countries and reduced income. Today I live off a pension. But when you give out, the universe will care for you. For today, I have communities. They put lamb and food on my table to say thank you. They bring wood so I can fix my garden and grow my vegetables. I'm richer now than I've ever been before. It's love that brings us together. It's love that puts food on the table. And we shouldn't put a price on the work we do and base it all on money, because this is what has got us into the mess. Our medical systems, our maternity systems, they're all driven by money. And I've been around the hospitals, even here, or the midwives, and people are not happy. They want more of a pay rise, and they're thinking of pay rise is the answer. Your communities are the answer. Look beyond what you have in front of you, and you will be provided for. Anyone else have anything to say?
Yes, thank you so much. We have Diana. I think her camera is open, Diana. We want to hear from you as one of very active and specialized midwife who's very active in, I think, in Turkey, right? Welcome and happy Midwife Day. I think there's some microphone issue with you again. Unfortunately, no, we can't hear you. I think there is some problem with the microphone.
Lily, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So from the other midwives who are in our live stream and they're asking their question, they says that how we can get the trust the mothers and doctors as a junior midwife to work with us and give us uh, teamwork offer for the junior midwives. How they can get trust, how they can absorb the trust of the
Relationship.
doctors and other midwives and mothers that they can get clients and can work as an independent midwife.
I would say relationship is huge. You have to have a model that actually feeds into continuity of care. And if you've got a group of midwives that are constantly changing, and it's disconcerting for the mother baby, and it's also something that is really not midwifery. It's not going to be sustainable when it comes to being able to develop a trusting relationship. You have to have established a relationship that works into a place of trust, and then for the birth it develops into safety. So I think we have to start looking at our models in a different way. I'm not sure how they work in the country that you're referring to. Is this India that you're talking about, Lily?
Yes, India and Asian countries as well, they have the same question.
Okay. Well, I would say that it's simple but profound to be able to develop relationship. And that to me, it needs the model. I don't know what the model is there. I forgot what's going on in India with regards to that. Do you guys have a lot of different midwives that are working with the mothers in each particular facility or group? Or do you have one or two midwives? I think at the most two midwives per woman, because and then both of those midwives hopefully
No,
will develop continuity of care and they'll be able to do the actual birth, not just
yeah,
the
in
prenatal.
India they don't have, yes.
They don't have.
Yes, they
Yeah.
don't have.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any way that you can help reconstruct that model. Uh,
Mm.
I think I think I think Irene would agree with me. I don't know, Irene, what do you
Yes,
think?
I
Yeah, I've
yeah,
just put my
sure.
hand up there. Yeah. The most difficult thing is communication and paradigms of midwives. Okay. I started off in the very beginning when I first came out as a lead maternity carer. I was working as a community that set up the first domino midwifery in Auckland, where we were actually employed by the hospital, but we worked in teams. And it was impossible to provide continuity or get to know the women because we were 8 midwives, and sometimes we had the phones for 8 other midwives. uh, so the most important thing and the best thing for me was to find another midwife, is to work in twos. Two's company, three's a crowd. Work in twos. One of you has the weekend off, you work alternate weekends. Uh, if you have to have cover, you have to find someone who has the same philosophy. And you have to be friends. You have to know because you're all women and many of you have your own children. So you become a family. You know, if someone's got a problem with a little boy or something, one of you is going to go in there and help and cover to make it workable. You have to know who you are. There are so many midwives I see that don't have conversations with themselves. They don't have conversations with the women. They speak at women. They don't have a two-way conversation that comes a meaningful conversation. And I mean groundedness. And this is where spirituality comes into how we work. So it's
Yeah.
possible to work in twos, okay? It's possible to have 6 midwives doing continuity, but keep yourselves in twos. You can cross over if need to be, but you must all have that same philosophy and that same vision. And it does work. I've seen it work.
Very right,
That's
exactly.
how we all began. We all
That's
began
how we
like
all
that.
began.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how midwifery got its actual reputation, is because of relationship.
Mm,
Relationship is what she's talking about.
wonderful. Dr. Son, do you want to add some words as the obstetrician?
Edson, can you hear us? You're on mute.
We want to hear
Yeah,
from Dr. Edson, your advice for midwife, for this question of the midwife.
well, I think there is always a struggle for power. And when we have a struggle for power, we have to admit that in this kind of in this issue, we defend a redistribution of power. Power is nowadays very centered in doctors, in the medical hands. And we defend that there should be a redistribution of this power, because doctors don't should have such a kind of power. We have to woman indeed should have the power. Women have the power.
The
And
pregnant woman.
doctors should be available to help when there is a need, only for that kind of thing. But we know that doctors, and I don't think only doctors, everyone who has power, will not give this power voluntarily, because power is linked to money indeed. If we defend a redistribution, a power distribution, this this means there should be a distribution of money too. In Brazil, there is a very curious thing. In the southern region, I participated in a debate and in a discussion one time, and the problem there was that doctors agreed that midwives could come and to care for laboring women. But the point was, in the moment of delivery, in the second period of labor, the doctor should be there to receive the baby. They agreed midwives could care for the woman the whole labor, but they had to be there in the second period of labor. And the question was, we have to be there because we have to receive our money. This is very curious. Yeah, they had to be there, no matter if they were not there the whole labor, but they had to be there to receive the baby. They understood. I think they understood. The labor was just the delivery, just the second period of labor. And I think this discussion is everywhere here in Brazil, because they agree with midwives, but they have to be there to receive their money. In my city, I always worked in public hospitals, but now I'm working in private too. And I was very happy because I knew midwives were there in private hospitals caring for laboring women. Yes, they are there, but they are not allowed to write in medical records inside hospitals. So this is not really an incorporation of midwives. And the problem is the same. They are not allowed to register, to write in medical registries, in medical records of the woman, because this means some kind of payment. This could mean some kind of payment. So this is the problem. There we need a distribution of power. Doctors will not allow this voluntarily. So there needs some kind of pressure. And who should do this kind of pressure? I think if we wait, if we will wait for the decisions of medical councils, I think we will wait forever because this will not come voluntarily. We will wait forever. In Brazil, we identify at least two very important subjects. The first one, the woman. They need to organize and to work and to think together because this pressure should come from the woman. The second one, midwives. Midwives are a very important subject, a very important people to to pressure and to make this movement to go ahead. And lastly, doctors. Some doctors are very important allies, but not the councils, the medical council, because they are very conservative. So I think this is the scenario in Brazil. We have doctors, the medical councils, they don't want to go ahead. We have women and midwives, and they want to go ahead. And we have to establish some kind of agreement, but we need some kind of pressure too, because this movement will not come voluntarily and spontaneously from the medical council. I would like to know how things are other in
That's
other places.
wonderful, amazing. Thank you. We have Amna from Saudi Arabia. We have Diana from Turkey, as I think, Samira, Iran. And please write from where you are joining because I don't have any other countries, but till now I have registration from many countries. So I would be appreciate to write in the chat box from where you are joining us. And please let us hear from you. Hayat Ramadan, from where are you joining? Do you want to talk, Hayat, about your place? And if you have any question or you want to talk about some of your midwifery job and share your experience with us, we will be happy. Shima, Amari, yes, Hayat. If you can
Good
turn on
morning.
your video, it would be
Yeah,
so wonderful. From where you are
because
joining, Hayat?
I
Fadl.
actually am from UAE. I am
Oh,
Emirati
أهلا
midwife.
سهلا أهلا سهلا Hayat.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Welcome, my dear.
Actually, I'm driving the car. That's why I cannot open the video.
That's okay.
Yeah.
في مشكلة.
Yeah. Actually, I studied the midwife. I was having the master, then I went for fellowship. I studied my midwifery program in Oman, Muscat.
Oh, ما
So
شاء الله.
it was 2 years with the internship. After that, I come back to Fujairah to my place. Then I join. I am the only Arab Emirati midwife in my place. I have
Oh,
other 4 midwife, 2 from Nigerian and 1 from Palestine.
ما شاء الله.
And the hospital which I'm working with it's not midwifery care. It's mainly obstetric, but we are working as one team. I'm very happy to be a midwife. I'm now planning to be sonographer, and I'm searching for the course. I set for one training course with one physician. He's excellent physician from Egypt, and this is my future plan, inshallah.
ما شاء الله. وايد زين. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much, Hayat. It's very happy to hear from you and wonderful experience from you. Okay. And Hayat, are you working as a individual midwife there in UAE or no? You are working only in hospital. Can you practice as an individual midwife and have your private clinic, midwifery clinic in UAE?
Right now, I don't have my private clinic. I'm working with in the hospital, government hospital,
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't know the policy, because there is a regulation and policy anyway. It's different than other country. And I think to open the clinic, I should join with one doctor, one physician. I cannot open by myself because still
Oh,
I don't have the PhD.
oh, you should have PhD to open the clinic,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Understand. Very good. Wonderful. So nice to hear from you. Do you have midwifery association in UAE?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, lovely, lovely. That's wonderful
And
job.
we have a university and school who's teaching now the midwifery program.
Mm.
Oh, oh, lovely. Wonderful. Great job. Irene Return, I was in Oman in 1983, the Royal Hospital in Muscat too.
Yeah, actually, I work in Royal Hospital. I cannot remember those their names, but there was, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, I was there 1988. We commissioned the hospital. It was 600 bedded hospital. We opened it on its very first day. And it's beautiful hospital and beautiful surroundings. I was very, very proud of working with the Omani nurses there and midwives from all around the world. And we had normal birth rates there.
Oh,
It was very many normal birth rates there and very little intervention there.
wonderful. Oh, you can I see? Yeah, Diane is in Muscat now, and she says, I am in Muscat now, and I had a presentation in Royal Hospital today. Ah, wonderful, Diane. I don't know why we cannot have your voice. Unfortunately, your microphone is not working. Diane was in Turkey, midwife in Iran, Turkey, and now she reached in Muscat, and she's a specialist in pelvic failure, I guess. Is it correct? Or pelvic diametry before birth. Diane, can you try it if you can connect or no?
Hello.
I
Hello.
love
Do
you.
you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, yes. Adibel, Adibel, very good, wonderful. Come on, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Actually, I don't know why spontaneously the microphone was muted. I tried continuously, but I don't know. Just now, thank God, now I'm connected. Happy to meet you all here, and it was really amazing. I was so excited seeing that many people were in Oman here. Life is very strange, you know, connecting the people together. It was amazing. Actually, today morning, I had a presentation about the history of midwifery all, during 4 eras of the date. And I was speaking about the birth preparation classes that I had the amazing experience in Iran and in Turkey and now in Oman. Today we had very good discussions and debates. Actually, this year is the conversation was through WHO is a vital climate solution. So today there was many debates about this one, and one of the best solutions that midwives could attend is decreasing the use of Entonox, nitrox, for relieving pain during the labor in hospitals, as nitrox affects on the ozone layer in atmosphere, and it can cause world warmth. So today there were some discussions, and I like to add this information here, that in hospitals now, instead of using Entonox, TENS, this electric transsubcutaneous electric nerval system, TENS, this machine that we are using and attaching to the backside of the mother. And instead of
Open reading.
Entonox, we can use TENS, and this one could be a good solution, at least to affect on the climate.
Oh,
And yeah, this one was a good point. So
very
anyhow, that's why to be honest, I was a little bit tired and busy. That's why I joined late. But anyhow, I'm so happy to be here among you, selfless and self-dedicated people. Midwives really are appreciated for whatever they have done, because during the history, they have many challenges up and down. And yeah, I appreciate everyone.
Thank you so much, my dear. Iron is written, we are carbon dependent. Carbon is not the problem. Sometimes we have to look deeper than what we are told. Thank you so much. And I like to hear from Amari. Amari, from where you are joining us. And we have Samira from Iran. We have Amari from US. Amari, hi, Amari. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so
Welcome.
much. Yes, thank you. I'm so happy to be here with everyone. I am a midwife from the United States, but I currently reside in Canada. So I consider myself a traveling midwife, and I am just so happy to hear about different things that are going on in midwifery across the world. Happy International Day of the Midwife to all here today and those that could not join us. Our jobs are so important to the livelihoods of so many people, and all of deserving to have the ability to have a midwife in all capacities. And I am just so happy to be here today and feel blessed to be amongst the profession of midwives and to see it continue to grow. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful
you.
you are here. We like to hear from Haner. We like to hear from Amna, Samira, Samsung, iPhone. And yes, thank you so much. And we have Dr. Edson from Brazil. We have from different parts of the world, Oman, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iran, New Zealand, Uganda, and we have one wonderful midwife from Uganda, Diane Lockhart, who is the very amazing midwife working for Islam. So you can hear from her, and we can hear from her about her amazing job, and we want to hear your point about these questions, Diane. How to be a powerful midwife like you. Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm not sure if powerful is the right, I'm not sure if powerful is the right word for what we are doing in Amani. We are working in a very low resource community where women are not so much looking for an experience of childbirth like many of us would be looking for in terms of the spirituality and all those sorts of things. Women in our community have such a high risk of many problems around not just pregnancy and childbirth, but everything, where they just want to stay alive, basically. They have so many challenges that they face in their lives, not just the hospitals, not just the communities, but they just want to stay alive. So we, what Irene was saying about love, Amani is Swahili for peaceful. And the whole purpose of the birth center opening was that so many of these women, they come in labor and pregnancy with fear. There's a terrible, terrible fear because they know that so many of their friends and their relatives have died in labor, have died in pregnancy. And so many of these births are unplanned, just because of the circumstances that they're living in. So we don't go for the powerful, but we just go for the dignified, for the compassionate. We try and make sure that they feel their they're loved, that they're cared for, and that regardless of their circumstances, that they're going to be kept safe. We have 4 midwives who work there, and they just the whole purpose of what they do is the relationship that they build with mothers. And I think that's the most powerful thing that we can do as midwives, is the relationship that we build with women. We want them to trust us. We want them to feel confident in what we're advising them. We want them to, many of them want us to be part of their lives. And I think in Amani, that's what we strive to do for these mothers, so that 24 hours a day, they have somebody that they can come to, they can call, and they know that they're going to be safe.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Diane. So I think we have only 5 minutes to the end of the program. And Amna, I want to hear from where you are joining us. Can we hear from you for last minutes of the program?
Yes, I'm joining from Saudi Arabia.
Welcome.
I'm recently graduated as a midwife. Before I was practicing as a general nurse, but I found my passion in midwifery, so I went for postgraduate program 2 years after bachelor degree for midwifery, especially. Now I'm practicing midwifery. In our region, still the independent midwifery is not. It's not a thing. We are still working under facilities and hospitals. Our health commission is working for new protocols for midwifery, especially to remove us from the umbrella of nursing. So we will be independent practitioners.
I see. Very good. Wonderful. Great job. Thank you so much, Amna. Happy to hear from Saudi Arabia as well. Thank you so much, everybody. We had, yes, and yes, we had a very wonderful gathering today. We saw different midwives from different parts of the world. We like to hear from all of you. And actually, with this wonderful team of LEC, we could reach to 55 countries in these 3 years of the training. And we like to have more midwives. We empower each other, and we can empower our societies and women. We are so happy today. We have till now from 15 countries, from Iran, from Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman, Bahrain, and from Brazil, US, from New Zealand, from Uganda, Turkey, and some other countries that I've mentioned before. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope to see you again. Please write in the chat box, what do you suggest? What you like from us and our team, or how we can empower each other. What we can do to empower each other. Oh, Irene, she wrote, I was in Bahrain in 1986, Awali Hospital. Wonderful, great job. So please write in the chat box what we can do to empower each other and how we can be a hand from Lillie Excellence Center. Thank you so much for opening your camera. Please turn on your camera and let's have last photo of in this beautiful day together. Thank you so much. لطفاً ویدیوهاتون رو روشن کنین برای یک عکس یادگاری. Let's have one group picture together. All strong midwife and doctors who are joining here. Amari showing solidarity with one another with autonomy. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Samira, Diana, Hayat, Amari, Shima, Zahra, Dr. Edson, Amla, Diane, Mina. Mina, can you turn on your camera? Haner, Rayhane, Samsung. Thank you so much. لطفاً ویدیوهاتون رو روشن کنین اگر میتونین. Shukran, thank you so much. We love this beautiful smiling face. Smile and shine and rise. We are together. Irene is written, I was teaching at the first Bahrain International Conference on Breastfeeding Day. Wow, wonderful. Irene, you are doing great job. Yeah, you are one. And one of our midwife is written, please set a meeting that includes how to manage high-risk mothers in labor. Sure, thank you for your
Sure.
suggestion. Yes, what else? Oh, Hayat, lovely, lovely. Let's see what she's doing. Look at
Hi.
Hayat with her daughter. Ahlan, ahlan. Shukran. Shukran, shukran. Lovely to see all of you beautiful faces. And please shake your hand and hug each other. Thank you so much
There you
to
go.
be being with us. We are again together. Don't forget, we are trying to make more sessions with our professionals, our experts in few upcoming weeks and months. And oh, lovely, Hakime from Afghanistan. Thank you so much. And we have many, many other midwife and doctors who are watching us through live stream of
Yes.
YouTube. Thank you, Mina. Thank you, everybody. And happy again International Day of Midwife. We are together. And again, we will come back with LEC, with you. We are all together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Wonderful.
much. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great evening. Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah, we will come back with the solutions for you when we all meet again.
And I
We have
wanted to say
solutions.
congratulations to the midwife that spoke about creating their own autonomy. That is huge.
Yes.
It's huge.
Absolutely.
All right.
We can be in
Thank you so much.
solidarity.
Yes. Yes. Blessings to
Yes.
everyone.
Thank you. Yes.
Blessings.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
All the
inviting
best
me.
for everyone all over the world.
Thank you. Thank you so
Stay
much.
strong. Hands on your heart. For we are one. We are us. There's no division. We love all of you.
Yes.
Blessings to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Have a blessed day and stay in touch. Thank you.